everybody. I'm your man, Dennis Pitzenberger, here, PRI, and I am inside the AFR booth with my man, Rick Sperling. And you know what? A lot to talk about this year, a lot of products, a lot of news. What do you got cooking?
Well, this year is, in 2020, is our 50th anniversary. We've been doing this a long time, making products for your everyday street car to all-out race applications, and we have some exciting new stuff going on for 2020.
Well, Rick, let's get into what I think is the most important part of this visit to AFR, 50 years in business. Did you ever think it was going to go that far? I mean, from where it started to what it's become today?
Well, when you start, you don't know. My dad started this business when I was a kid, started it in a garage. And what makes it special for me is, I'm second generation. My son's involved in the business, is third generation, bringing all the new technology. He's 32 years old, and he's into, keeping us current with technology. And that's what's really special, is to do this 3 generations. It's almost impossible to be in business 50 years, and 3 generations is amazing. And that's special and exciting to me. And it's what separates AFR from the competition, I think.
One of the things I wanted to ask you about, which I think is really interesting, is the way that things have changed so much and the way cylinder heads come to market. In the 90s going into 2000s, it really changed in the way cylinder heads were produced, the way they were made, and you had a big hand in that.
Yeah, we did. We initially started CNC porting heads in 1975 with a 3-axis tape machine, punch and code by hand, which it's totally different today. And we've slowly evolved to, I think, is the premier production CNC porting shop in the country. Today, everything's done in, Mastercam. We have the latest technology. We use CFD to design ports. And what I think separates us from the competition is that we do 50 sets a day, and each one is the same. It's hard to keep a production-style head and the quality up in a production-style head, and I think that's really what we're known for. You can take it out of the box. You don't have to do any more work to it. You can trust that it just bolted on and you're going to go, that the guides are going to be clearanced properly, the seats are going to seal, the machine work is phenomenal, and of course you have the port design that exceeds everybody else's.
And that moves to what is the product you've been unveiling, is your new as-cast parts. You're combining all of those years of experience, all of those years of R&D, and you're giving a set of cylinder heads to the consumer that they can afford, get your quality, your design, and get it at an affordable price.
Yeah, exactly. So in 2020, we've launched our entry-level heads. It's an as-cast piece, so it's got none of the CNC porting, but it has all the features that AFR has designed into their cylinder heads. It's a permanent mold tooling, which means that the ports are cast very close, way more, tighter tolerances than you can get in a sand casting. It has the same quality parts that go into all of our cylinder heads now. So it's an economy head as far as price goes. For example, a small block Chevy, right around $1,000, complete with parts, but the same parts that are in our race heads: pack springs, ARP studs, adjustable guide plates, one-piece valves, the same valves that go in our race stuff. So we've compromised nothing in quality of the components that go into the cylinder heads, but you have a casting that it doesn't have the CNC porting, but it still make good power. So it's for the guy that doesn't have a couple $1,000s to spend on a set of cylinder heads, but he has a budget for something more affordable that he can grow into later.
And that would be me. Now, I spent a lot more than $2,000 on my AFRs and my personal race car, but the thing I got to ask is, what's been the response to customers realizing they can get such a high-quality part at such an affordable price?
We've had great enthusiasm. We debuted it at SEMA, and we had customers just, chilling and just I can't believe I can buy the AFR name in an as-cast piece with the quality of the components and the reputation that AFR has. So we're really excited about it. We think it's going to be a great new product, for us, to have this entry-level piece with the AFR name behind it. The castings have their lifetime warranty, just like our other castings, and we stand behind our product. And we know when you put quality parts in, because that's the key. Got to have good valves, good springs to control these cams and the abuse that people put things through nowadays. Even your just 450 horsepower street guy, that's what these heads are really designed for, but they'll take the abuse all day long.
All right, Rick, I don't have to tell you how good your products are. I have them on my race car. I believe in them. But if people want more information about how to get in touch with you or any of your distributors, where do we go to find these great new cylinder heads, whether it's race stuff or these new as cast? How do we find you?
Well, you can go through any of our distributors, and you can find a list of our distributors online at www.airflowresearch.com. Or, of course, you can call us direct at our toll-free line and get information there. Any one of those places will work.
You heard them, airflowresearch.com. Great support, great products, and 50 years of doing it. This is PRI, Indianapolis, Indiana.